Hello friends and welcome to Agri Easy Learning. I am Sanskriti B. Maurya and today we will be discussing about what is lac insects and life cycle of lac insects. Before going on the main topic, here have a look on the products available in the market and how this lac is commercially available in the market. So these are the products like nail paints, bangles, this shellac. Shellac is actually the commercial product. Lac is the main product, but lac is converted into the shellac and that is available in the market. This lac is for the sealing purpose. These all the products are available in the market, and this is lac dye for coloring the saris, dupattas, and many cloths. And this lac stick. This lac stick is available in the form of a stick. You can melt it and seal it for the sealing purpose. See, this is lac wax, and these all are the products available in the market. So we first know actual what is lac. Lac is nothing. Lac is the only natural secretion of the lac insects. Natural secretion by the lac insects means the lac insects have a resin glands all over the body except three main parts: mouth parts, breathing pores, and anal region. Obviously, if they have resin glands all over the body, then how they will respire? So, at the three main reasons, they don't have resin glands, and the resin glands is only responsible for the secretion of this resinous hardened substance. This secretion is all over the body of the lac insects, inside the lac, inside this incrustation, or you can say the outer protecting covering, or you can say this is as a cell. In this cell, lac insects present. Okay, these lac insects come in the order Hemiptera, means the life cycle have three stages: egg, nymph, and adult. So we understood that what is actual lac. Lac is a secretion, natural secretion of the resin glands by the lac insects to protect their out body. So here we go on the main topic, life cycle of lac insects. Actually, we moved from female lays egg inside the incrustation. Then from here we start the life cycle and continue and come to the end point. So here female lays egg inside the incrustation. Okay, female lays egg inside the incrustation means throughout the life female will be inside the incrustation in the cell. Okay, so after laying of the eggs by female, egg hatch immediately and come out of the incrustation. Okay, so come out of the incrustation, and this hatching of the egg, nymph come. The nymph is first instar, and first instar nymph emerge out of the incrustation from where? From the female anal opening region. Okay, the nymph come out from the anal opening of the female in the incrustation. Okay, um, these in nymph after emergence and move to the towards the tender branches of the leaves, means soft branches of the leaves, so that they can easily penetrate their proboscis and suck the pollen sap. Okay, so um, after moving to the main branches, sorry, tender branches, soft branches, they start feeding the pollen sap by sucking through their proboscis. Okay, after 1 to 2 days of the settling, before sucking they get settled on the branches. They don't move, they settle. They find that there is a this is the proper place for their phloem sap for their feed. So they settle there, and after settling of 1 to 2 days they start secreting the resinous substance for all over the body except three reasons. These resin glands present all in their all in the all region of their body except three: mouth parts, sphericals, that is breathing pores, and anal region. Okay, so after secretion, as the insects grow, secretion also increases, completely cover the insects, forming a globular cell. Initially, you can't identify the incrustation of female and male, but later on stage, okay, later on in stage means it is the nymph, and nymph go through the molt for the development, and for the coming stages they go through the molting. Okay, so molting in lac insect, nymph actually molts 3 times. Okay, and becomes adult. So after first molting, both male and female lose their eyes, antenna, and legs. Okay, after first molt they lose their antenna, eyes, and legs, but after second molt male regains these all organs, eye, antenna, and legs, but female don't. So after second molt, female nymph becomes swollen with no segmentation. You can't find any segmentation after second molting of the female nymph. Okay, in early stages, I already mentioned that in initial stages or in early stages you can't distinguish between the male cells and male incrustation or female incrustation, but on later stage male incrustation becomes in sleeper shape. The growth is towards the longitudinal axis, so slipper shaped formation of the male incrustation. But in the case of female, vertical axis, the growth is in vertical axis, okay, and form spherical shape. So in early stages you can't distinguish between the male and female incrustation, but in later stages the male incrustation, the male cell become slipper shape and the female cell become spherical shape. As here one point I want to mention that male adults may be winged or wingless, but after emergence, only 3 or 4 days male survive, and after that they will die. Okay, so after coming out of the male adults from the incrustation, they walk throughout the female incrustation. They walk over the female incrustation and fertilize the female inside the cell through anal tubercular opening. Means here you got the female will be inside the, throughout their life they will present inside the incrustation, and that's the anal opening in the incrustation male fertilize the female. After copulated female, after copulation female will be fertilized and grows very fast. The after fertilization female grows very fast and secretes resin abundantly, and the size of the female cell, the size of the female cell becomes several times larger than the male cell. That's why in the lac production we say that the production of lac, or you can say the female insects the chief producer of lac. Male also contribute in the production of lac, but female is the chief producer, because after fertilization of the female, the lac secretion, the resinous secretion must increase much larger than the male. Okay, that's why the female is the chief producer of lac. And after the fertilization, okay, after the female get fertilized, then after 1 to 2 days lay egg inside the incrustation. Here the points come that female lays egg inside the incrustation, and after oviposition female shrinks their size and leaving space for the egg, and this shrink in size and leave the space in the posterior region of the incrustation. Okay, here are the life cycle of the lac insects. And after laying egg, size of the female shrinks and she died. Okay, she died, and thereafter the life cycle will be as that I have started in the initial, that egg hatch immediately and nymph come out of the incrustation and move to the tender branches of the leaf. Uh, leaf. So here one point I want to mention that for question is that the types of reproduction is in lac insects, types of reproduction in lac insects, that is oviviviparous. Okay friends, uh, okay friends, thank you.